you moved on to Greatfield?
Well, when I first moved on to Greatfield, it was in the 70s.
I
need a new 1971 when I first moved up there. An old house into Greatfield, which had a bathroom and hot water, which was wonderful because I only had a cold water tap in the other house. And I liked it. It was very strange when I first moved up there because there weren't many shops where it came from.
You are like Jane.
You know what I mean? And there weren't people had to work. I had to work from where I live now.
Sorry, but my husband's school.
Got my keys today for Greatfield. Look out the country as far as you see. Let's throw away that old tin bath. Washing in the backyard, no more of that. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Copper boiler and a bag will come free. Brand new wash, well, that's for me. No more boiling anchors in a pan.
You know what I mean? And there weren't people had to work. I had to work from where I live now.
Sorry, but my
All over
husband's
the shop.
school.
Yeah. There was a van that came round, but obviously they was very expensive.
Sorry, I'm talking.
They had what you wanted on the van, but they charged the money. You know what I mean? But it was nice. It was clean. We had a garden.
Yeah, but we can
Where
hear.
I lived.
But you can hear, but
Said as well.
you're doing like you said.
Yeah,
I want to talk a little bit about
It
it.
was a bit
A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Throughout life, so much bliss, living in my old shampoo. When I heard them pulling us down, my whole life turned upside down. Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? It's also new for you and for me. Got my keys today for Greatfield. Look out the country as far as you see. Let's throw away that old tin bath. Washing in the backyard, no more of that. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Copper boiler and a bag will come free. Brand new wash, well, that's for me. No more boiling anchors in a pan. Plenty of room for the Silver Cross pram. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? It's also new for you and for me. Lovely long garden, such a luxury. Hanging out the washing in the fresh cool breeze. No more toilet in the cold backyard. Fantastic bathroom and there's no charge. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41, or is it 43? Also new for you and for me.
I am interviewing Irene at the Elms residential home. The topic of the interview, life on Greatfield, the early years.
Early years.
Yeah. We heard you were one of the first residents to live on Greatfield.
Annandale Road. Falkland was built first. Falkland Road was built first. St Hilda's wasn't there. But from the cemetery, there was a few corporation houses. We had a doctor's surgery in one of them houses.
Oh.
Dr. King.
Yeah.
Then Falkland was built, Dodswell, and the little Ashwell School. But further this way there was no buildings. But they started building, and that's when we got our houses. No paths, no shops like they have now. Have you been on Annandale? Have you been on Greatfield?
Yeah, I live on Greatfield.
Where do you live?
I live on down Foxhill.
Foxhill, yes. Oh, yes, I know it. There was no shops when I went. No paths. Do you know where the church is? The Catholic church, not St Hilda's?
No, St Stephen's.
St Stephen's. Well, is it corner of Bainbridge?
That's right.
Come this way. There's four bedroom houses.
Is that where you are?
Mine was the first one. 104. That's a good memory.
A mum's house was built in 1959, and it was the very first house on Greatfield Estate. And I moved in from Barnsley Street, which was, years I lived at Barnsley Street, and a very small box-to-box terrace then. But my new house, as I called it, it's a 4 bedroomed, and my garden goes right down the side like an L shape, which is very good being.
When you got the house, like, did you choose them or did you, just put here?
No, I was glad to get a council house, weren't we?
Well, I lived with my mum in Eastbourne Street. When my mum died, I couldn't stand the house, so... And we'd already been allocated a house up here.
Mm.
And, no, not up here, just a house. And so I went to the house.
A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Throughout life, so much bliss. Living in my old shampoo. When I heard them pulling us down, my whole life turned upside down. Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus all there to see. 41 or is it 43? It's also new for you and for me. Got my keys today for Greatfield. Look out the country as far as you see. Let's throw away that old tin bath. Washing in the backyard, no more of that. A Greatfield life is meant to be.
You had 3 minutes of it. If you was late, and I was always late, so if you got 3 minutes of it, if it was 4 minutes of it, you got a quarter of an hour dumped off your wages.
Yeah, that was the same at Hollis's and them places I worked.
Yeah.
You used to get 3 minutes, and then if you was more than 3 minutes, you used to get docked.
Quarter of an hour.
Quarter of an hour, that.
I know I've been down this area now, don't get me wrong, in the car, and 142 here.
Klondike
Yeah,
used to
that's
be
not
over there,
cheap.
Clonny, where all the dockers used to go and have the dinner.
It's only 133 at Asda.
Yeah.
132 now, would be.
And you have to.
There's the ferry, look, in the dock there, look.
Yeah.
Oh, aye,
You see the ferry in the dock, Jill?
yeah. Is that big photo?
That's an old sea ferry. Yeah, the one with the flag on it. Look, you see the different coloured flag on it on the top, the big blue funnel.
Oh.
Eh?
Overall, my aunties used to wear
Oh yeah, Cadley Variety. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Imperial typewriters on the left hand side.
Yeah, typewriters.
work
There's no Willoughby holiday on, but used to be Imperial typewriters. And
That's right.
Anybody who was anybody in Hull used to work
Hey, in
there,
all
didn't
them
you?
years it was a typewriter place.
I used to work there during the day.
Did you, Barbara?
And when you look at the old typewriters now, there's not many of them made by Imperial
No.
typewriters, is there?
No. No.
Can you remember when that closed down, Pat? It was quite a lot of years
It's
ago.
a long,
Because it's been Willoughby holiday.
quite a few years now that's been gone.
When my kids was
But
little,
time
and I used to
passes
work
that
there
quick,
part-time,
it's hard to
and it
remember
was while
now,
I was
isn't it?
working there, or just after I left, that they
Places.
closed down. So
Yeah.
it'll have been, what,
Auntie Lily and Auntie
Mike-
Beatty
Mikey was
used to
born
work
in
at Codliver Oil.
69, in the 70s, it must have closed.
My memories of Greatfield, before it was completed, I was on a cooperative grocery van doing Annandale Road, right, because the shops was not completed. So what I saw was people moving in the houses, a lot of people that was already living in them, but the gardens was covered in planks because it was thick mud, so they could get out the front door. They used to come to the cub van for the groceries, the milk checks, order the coal, because there was coal fires in them days. Some of the houses looked as though there'd no residents in because people couldn't afford to get all the net curtains. They sent huge horrific windows to the old street houses, what they'd left. The same with the carpets, they had to buy really large carpets, so some people didn't get the carpets for a few months to follow. But at the same time, there was over the moon with excitement for the large kitchens, hot and cold water, inside toilets. The builders used to come across buying different lemonade drinks and bread cakes. And also, looking back on them days, none of them had building hats on or the correct boots what you to wear these days, regulations.
A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me.
There used to be a big truck would pull up, and it reminded me of prison camp because all the women in the street would get on it, go tater picking, and one of the women would stay back to look after the kids. And then the next day she'd go and earn money tater picking while one of the other women stayed at home. Just go and get a couple of like £5 a day tater picking. Because she had not a lot of money, so that was great. We could go. The backs used to be breaking next day. I always remember them all. Oh, you've been on the wagon, and they didn't mean not having a drink. They meant going picking potatoes.
Well, I came to live on Greatfield in 1970. Before I lived here, I lived on St Paul Street, which is in the city centre. It was a big change for me, but I came to my dream house. It was everything I ever wanted. I had hot water, I had a garden for the kids to play in, whereas where I lived before, I lived in a 2 up and 2 down, no hot water, very old concrete all over. It was everything. Schools round the corner for the Bains. The school for my Bains was 2 minutes from me. We had parks, we had everything that the Bains wanted. And I lived down a little close with a green just at the top of my path. so there was no main roads. They could play out from morning till night, and I knew they were safe.
Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus, all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Bands to and froing, selling their wares. The cold bunch of livers without a care. Taking the kids to a brand new school. Grass and a playground so tasteful too. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on a bus, all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. Talk to the neighbours, well, what do you think? You reckon you like it here? Well, there's no going back now, I guess. Yes, I do, I think it's for the best. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41 or is it 43? Also new for you and for me. A Greatfield life is meant to be. Jump on the bus, all there to see. 41 or is it 43?